Call you next Wednesday.
I gotta grab these weights. We're on though. All right, I need you. Come on out. Get out of there. Babe, can you take that? Babe? Phone fell. He probably cracked the whole screen, messed everything up. My phone fell. He's back here, babe. I'm on live. Can you go? Ugh.
Shiny sticker.
Well, okay, I can't see it. Now I can see it. Hey. How you doing?
Fantastic.
What is that? What is that?
That is the Mondo Halloween edition Sam Hain.
Oh, yeah.
Sam Hain.
Man, you are stocking up, bro.
You know, crazy thing is, like, this thing arrived like in 2 days. Like, literally, I got a shipping notification like on Wednesday or something like that, and it was here like Friday. It's crazy.
Where does it ship from?
Georgia or something like that. Somewhere down south.
That's great. That's not too far.
Pretty cool box. It's like an electrified ghost trap. The other ones are like the.
Oh, so they kind of incentivize you to, you know.
Yeah, if you're a box collector, yeah. And you know there's a lot of sticker collectors out there. It's got the little Mondo exclusive sticker.
That's Paige.
Gotta have
that one has the MBX sticker on it. I gotta get it.
Yeah. That's that Asia Gold exclusive right there.
Oh yeah, man. There was a Spider-Man homemade suit figure.
Yeah.
Have I ever shown you that before?
No, I don't think so.
So I'm glad they don't do it anymore. They were doing those Asia Gold and Shanghai Toy exclusives. And so they had a Spider-Man the homemade suit, you know, the very first one he's in.
Yeah.
And it showed up at this toy show first. And we all knew that we already did the pre-order for it, so everybody knew it was coming. And you know me, like eagle eye and like, you know, pixel peeping and stuff. And this guy, I saw it. I said, "Hey man," I said, "Can you show me stuff?" He showed me the box and everything. And it has this holographic Shanghai toy show. I'm not throwing the 6 up, and I'm not doing the other stuff. Don't do that. I heard don't ever do that. It's bad. I'll tell you offline. But it had in the top, it had the Shanghai Toy Show holographic sticker in it. Everything else is the same. I was like, damn. But I got that from him with a trade, right?
Yeah.
And then I saw somebody else was selling it, you know, like on eBay and for really cheap. And it was from over there. And I go, sure, I'll buy it. And I get it. And so this one ships to me. It comes in all the stuff, you know, it's like this. You packaged it up in this like little Hong Kong box with paper and stuff. It's kind of cool, you know, because you see all the newspaper from over there. Then when I open up that box, I get through all the paper. I look at the box, like the shipper box.
Yeah.
And it's got this like Spider-Man logo on it. It's like a box specifically for this thing. And I'm like, holy crap. I've never man, I have it. I gotta show you, man. It's so cool, but it's just something like it's a regular cardboard box, but it has like Spider-Man stuff on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, this is so badass. So I know what you mean about the whole sticker thing. It's like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Good to see everybody. Ice Cube said today was a good day. I know Boba was happy today. It was
you got to do a wellness check on Boba to make sure he's all right.
I know. I'm interested in seeing, like, wondering how much. Like, you know, there's Punisher fans. Like, I know Jim's a Punisher fan. I know a couple other people like Boba. And I always wonder, I'm like, how many did they get?
Yeah. Man, you figure between him getting Arnold and then the Punisher, I mean, this is a good month for him.
Yeah. Look at that. He looks scary. I'm showing my spelling error.
Look at that.
Wow, how tall is that?
I love the sculpts on. This has got to be about 8 inches tall. Let's see what's the nearest Mezco I have. Old reliable here. Oh, he towers over him. So he's almost 9 inches, probably.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I
like the scale of that. You know, like you see, like he's imposing. Wow.
That's cool.
Oh, really quick. I don't mean to cut you off, Jake. Hey, Jake. I saw that I'm trying to check and make sure it's you. Did you send a request to join the group, Jake? Just let me know. Say yes or no. I wanted to make sure it was you because a lot of times there's some phantom kind of accounts that try to jump in there. Gotcha. So after the show, I'll make sure I get you in, man. I just want to make sure it was you. Thank you, man. Good show tonight. I don't think MC's going to join us. Good show. Should we start?
Stamp it.
You said yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Much appreciated. No problem, man. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. Hi, people. Hey, man. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining from Facebook. Wait a minute. What did I miss? Hi, people. Sneaky. No IG. Hey, man. Whatever you got to do to get here, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. All right. Let's start the show. All right. Here we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 266 of the Hangout, where we give you positive insight into the world of collecting in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. I say we because I'm joined by one half of the two Corys, Mr. Corey Christopher. How you doing, sir?
Fantastic, sir. Fantastic.
Yeah. Do you want to hear my intro I had for you guys?
Yes.
I said it was going to be one of these gentlemen is currently hustling on the side as an Uber driver for a pro hockey player. The other is still trying to decide if they were stranded on a desert island and they only had one chance. They only had a chance to say one movie to watch for the rest of their life out of Precious, Passion of the Christ, or 12 Years a Slave.
Oh, boy.
Which one would they choose?
Oh, boy.
That's the only three you can reach.
Oh, boy.
It's the only three.
On the island.
You're like, it's going to be a long night. Nobody told me to fix my camera. Tonight, very good show tonight. And thank you again for joining me, man. I really appreciate it. Not like that other faker. That guy.
Hey, check this out, man.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, he's got a different expression, too.
Yeah, alternate head,
like
little
Slimer. I like Slimer though.
That's awesome.
I'm ready to get punished.
Mondo's doing a great job with these.
It looks good, man. I'm excited to see what they're gonna have at San Diego because that booth last time I went, I was like, "Jeez, I should just be over here." Yeah. Not like that. You know what I mean? Not like that.
Yeah.
I always feel like I'm cheating when I go. I'm like, I was like, man.
Your lanyard.
I'm sorry.
You try to tuck your lanyard away so nobody knows where you're at.
No, because sometimes I keep it not like to keep it out like, yeah, look at me. It's more of like if they see you, you know, like at a Hasbro booth or something like that, they're a little bit more open, you know. You're part of the other, like, you know, one of the other toy companies, and like you're a vendor or something like that. So it's like, hey man, how you doing? You ask some questions and stuff like that, and, you know.
Yeah,
it's a little bit more. It's nice. It's kind of like an express pass. So yeah, I keep it on. I don't like, you know. I think the only time I hide it is when I walk out of the building. Because you'll see people. I had a guy stop me one time, like, "Hey man, can you give me the exclusive?" I'm like, "No, they're all gone, man. Sorry."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
imagine.
The Ghostbusters figure is freaking cool. Great show tonight. Trimmed down for the summer, right? Not a lot to talk about. I think for Top Cons tonight, I kept it really light. I just had some Yojo June stuff. What else did I have? Let me see here. Let me make sure I got everything right. Yeah. So got Yojo June Part 3. That's really it. They had some other Hasbro stuff, but it was like wasn't really reliable. I got some Mezco updates, and then the Punisher mini breakdown. Talk about Punisher, and I add some extra sauce for it. That's about it. Do you have anything that you want to add, or
I just added mine.
Jada?
We covered it.
Okay.
We got Sammy out the way.
Are they gonna have any more figures?
Well, you know that Janine's coming.
Mm-hmm.
They already did the pre-order for hers. I think that's supposed to ship next quarter, I think. So I'll be looking forward to that. But I'd be really interested to see what they decide to do for like wave 2. Like, will they do, change the suits? Or will they just give us more villains? Hopefully they keep the villains coming. There's still plenty of villains they could do.
Yeah. You think they'll do that like a gyrocopter? Remember that?
Oh, that would be awesome. What am I talking about? Why would I even say that? It would be awesome.
Well, there it is. Before we get in deep any of these talks, we got to do a little bit of show foreplay. I did a little something different this time, and I kind of condensed it. Well, I guess this website did it for me. Oh, really quick. Have you do know about, you've heard of a car company called McLaren, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you serious? Where's my stuff at? Not that I need a teleprompter or anything, but I'm looking to see for like later on. Okay, good. All right. Because there's some in-depth stuff. So I'm driving. I hear this thing, like not behind me, but beside me. It's like a Hellcat. I'm like, holy crap! I should have bleeped out his license plate, but this guy's driving up in his McLaren.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So anybody who doesn't know, McLaren is a like supercar manufacturer, right?
Yeah.
This is the McLaren. I think the was it 750S, 700 horsepower, 700 horsepower twin turbo V8, 0 to 60 like 2.8 seconds. Top speed's like 212 miles an hour. Right. Estimated cost for this. I'm probably not with all of like all the luxury stuff and everything. Like I don't know, seats and stuff. Chef, probably personal assistant that sits in there while you're driving. It comes out to about $365,000 to $386,000. This is 3 houses, or no, probably not. 1 house in Florida on wheels.
That's pretty impressive.
It is.
Pretty impressive.
So I get my camera out to take a picture. That's a really cool car. And then all of a sudden I hear,
uh-oh, what was that?
It was this speed bump that he went over.
Oh.
I heard that shit too from my car with my windows rolled up and my music playing. I heard it scratch.
No.
God, $300,000. And another thing is like, so I was kind of like watching him, and of course he gets out of his car. And he's like, gets out, looks around a little bit, and then he goes to the front of his car.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm like, oh God, dude, that's gotta hurt so bad.
Yeah.
That is costly, yeah. Oh, yes, Jake, I did put that in there too. Have a little bit of Jada. So yeah. So be careful going over speed bumps. Yeah. So I got some of this from this media place. They did a nice little job condensing most of the stories. So we'll call this media mashup. Grand Theft Auto 6 officially confirmed its final release date. I don't know the date, but this looks like it has a lot of strippers.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the behind the scenes with this?
No.
I watch one James Bond thing and it starts popping up into my feed, but they showed how these dancers in the back, how they motion captured them. So it added realism. So yeah, there are real entertainment experts on this game.
Yeah. How many guys are trying to get that job? All right, we need a team to go out and motion capture these dancers for the video game. I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah. We're gonna probably have to scout a lot of places first, but anyway.
Yeah.
It worked for Maverick. Why not Days of Thunder?
Where do I send the expense report?
Yeah, exactly. Not to HR. Don't ever do it there. It worked for Maverick, so I guess it'll work for Days of Thunder. Tom Cruise is doing Days of Thunder too.
Well, that's going to be interesting. I don't know if that's going to work as well.
Yeah. I still haven't seen that Brad Pitt movie, the Formula One one.
No, I haven't either.
Speaking of comebacks, how about Jean-Claude Van Damme? Oh, I'm sorry, scratch that. Bloodsport, they're doing a remake for it.
Wonder who they would choose.
I don't know. But again, you can tell how AI listens to every conversation and everything, because in my YouTube feed, I had this quick 10 or 15 minute thing come up debunking the whole Frank Dukes thing. Very interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah. I guess he won't be a consultant. 24 Jump Street.
One of the most memorable scenes in that movie is still when he's dancing, I think.
Oh yeah, he's like,
yeah, he's drunk.
that's what rice wine sake. 24 Jump Street. It's coming. They're skipping 23 after 12 years.
Wow.
F1 was a decent movie in my opinion. Obviously some mistakes, but still not bad. Yeah, I do. I still do want to see that. 24 Jump Street. Nothing. I'm not.
I'd probably watch. I like both those guys. They're funny.
Yeah, they are. I remember that. What did she say? She said, "Well, you guys are finger popping each other's assholes." I remember that part. I remember that part. What's her name's in that? Dakota Fanning. She was in that.
Yeah.
I figured you'd like this. Colin Farrell, maybe not. Says he only has 2 scenes in Batman Part 2.
That's probably a good thing. They're not trying to overwhelm the movie. There's already enough going on.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that too. Right? You don't want to overrun too many of the characters.
Yeah. Yeah, you figure we had a whole season of the Penguin with no appearances from Batman. So
I felt like that worked because it would have seemed like it was a crutch. We got to shoehorn him in here so we can say.
I thought it was incredible.
My name is Jeff. I agree with this. Steven Spielberg said that movie trailers are spoiling too much of the surprise nowadays. Unless you throw some fake ones. Yeah, but it's almost like, how do you hook people? The attention span's so short.
I guess. But doesn't that also kind of tell you that stories need a little more development when you can't really have a tease while just giving it all away? You know what I mean? We had trailers back in the day where it lured you in, and then you'd get to the movie theater and you'd still be surprised. Now they can't lure you in without surprising you.
It's almost like the Russo brothers seem like they're doing it a lot. How they shoot. It's almost like they have a team just to shoot the trailer just to throw you off.
Yeah.
Or you have to have a concept that's so either shot or done so uniquely, like what was it, the back room thing and Obsession, like some of those movies. I've been hearing a lot of people say that those are like gems right now because of how they did the story, you know, the
Yeah.
acting and everything. Yeah. You have to have something that hooks people because people
Yeah.
don't really pay attention. I think MC sent this, but this was part of it too. But the guy from Atlanta, he's supposed to be playing Two-Face, not Sebastian Stein. Sebastian Stein has another role.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mahershala Ali will reportedly appear as Blade in Secret Wars 8 years after he was casted.
The
8
system pays
years.
off.
It does for that one thing. Knicks, congrats to the Knicks because they won the NBA championship. We called it wrong.
Boy, did we
But that
ever.
was, or did we? I made some good money off of Kalshi. Anyway. But you could always be this guy who decided to retire 1 week before the start of the season. So he won't be getting a ring.
That's crazy.
That does suck. Mel Brooks at 99 is going to come back as Yogurt. The Batman 2 has officially started shooting.
Can't wait.
Jason Momoa says he wants to make a Lobo movie, but only if it's rated R. Haven't seen Supergirl yet. I don't know about this. It's DC. We'll move on. I know.
And seen like some like previews of that, or him as Lobo in the movie or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw some like I do want to see Supergirl. But I've been watching some of the behind the scenes, you know, the director and the writer and stuff like that. I really do want to see it. I just don't know if I'm committed to go to the theater to go.
Yeah.
Idris Elba says he doesn't want to play James Bond. And
Yeah.
that shouldn't be woke. He was talking to somebody in a really good interview, and somebody said, well, yeah, when I think about the next James Bond or someone who I want to be, who has the qualities of a James Bond, she said, I see you. And he
Yeah.
said, but why do you want me to be James Bond? He goes, I let go of it a long time ago. He said, but why do you want that? And she's saying these things, and he goes, okay.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of over it.
Well, I mean, I don't blame him either. Like, it's kind of one of them things where, you know, like in that, was it Captain America, Winter Soldier TV series? And he kept, don't call me, Black Cap.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to be, the black. Oh, he's the Black Bond. Nobody wants to be known for that one. You know what I mean? I can see where he's coming from. Now, if it was a completely different character, unique, that was like Bond or something like that, I could see him undertaking that role. But I can understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Black Doctor Who.
Yeah.
He caught a lot of flack for that stuff. Yeah.
It's always easy to get done with somebody else. You know what I mean? It's easy for us to say, "Oh, you should do
Yeah.
it."
Yeah, he's older too. Like, wouldn't you want like somebody a little bit younger so they can like do a series of films, and then also, I know he has his own. Most of those big actors, they have their own stunt doubles and everything, but I don't want to like. I hate when I watch a movie sometimes and I'm looking, I go, that's not him.
Yeah.
It's like, at least fool me a little bit.
Yeah.
Supercision. Since we were talking about Supergirl, and we are very abreast of popcorn buckets and everything. Did you see the Supergirl merch that's coming out?
No.
This is the Supergirl cup.
Oh boy.
Yeah. What is this, man?
Yeah. How did that get greenlit, right? How in the world did that project? Okay.
I am not negative at all, but when I saw this, I go, yo, what is this? This is like, it looks like a
Okay.
cup with foreskin around it. What is that? I'm surprised somebody like a female did. You know, what I mean, there's
Yeah.
obviously a lot of like look at this and go, what are you guys doing with this? It's a
Yeah.
jacket. It's a jacket.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I was like, whoa.
Hold up.
Look at
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Director's directing the previews now. I threw this in last minute. Dude, this is getting out of hand, I think.
Yeah.
This is all the new Spider-Man movie, which they had a new trailer drop for that today. I don't know if you saw that.
When's that movie come out?
Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Is that next week or the week after?
Oh, when is it? I don't know. Is it this year?
I thought
I'm sorry.
I thought it was June of this year. No.
Spider-Man.
I thought it was coming up real soon.
See, when you don't have the guy who's supposed to be doing all that stuff for you. Let's see here. Looking. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's going on. July 31st, 2026.
Oh, okay. July, so next month. Gotcha.
Yeah. During Comic-Con, like after Comic-Con. So DC Films will return to form at some point. I have hope. Too. I still like the tin bucket. Yeah, this looks cool. Wow, it's like this wall Carlo tin. That's really cool. But man, imagine being a Spider-Man fan and going, I got to get everything here.
Oh man,
it's a lot.
Yeah.
That's the ticket. Speaking about movie tickets, meet Mike Cole. Mike Cole is a Chicago Bulls fan. Bought 2 tickets and couldn't find anybody to go with him. He paid $8.50 for it. Got stood up, went to the Bulls game. It was Michael Jordan's debut game.
Wow.
Watched the game, took the ticket, stuck it in like an envelope, put it away, and then found it later. Sold for $468,000.
Wow.
In 2020.
Wow.
Imagine you threw that shit away. So remember, when your significant other starts getting on to you about pack rat and stuff and everything else like that, say, I got this. I know what's going on.
Yeah, good on him to have the foresight, you know what I mean, to save that all these years.
Yeah, man. Jesus. Can you imagine that? You just like, he probably like opened this envelope up and it like fell out. Oh, man. Oh, wow. This is in pristine condition. I wonder if I can get anything for this.
Yeah.
I bet you. I wonder if Michael Jordan bought it, brokered it through somebody else and said, there's a guy that says he has a ticket to your debut game.
Yeah. Unused.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's not even ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah. $400K he got it. So yeah. Sticking to the basketball stuff. All right. So I know we've been kind of talking about this and kind of, giving it a little bit of the business. McFarlane did drop on their Geek Out, weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Their Larry Bird figure, Magic Johnson, and then Jerry Rice figure. So this is what it looks like. Bear with me on this. So this is what it looks like. The likeness is not completely there, right? But you can kind of get it from far away, right? I don't know about the Magic Johnson. I think this hoop will come later. But that's Magic Johnson. I don't know anything about the articulation. It went up for pre-order. It's supposed to be at the end of July, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Jerry Rice, right? So these went up at Target. What are your thoughts about this right now?
I got to be honest. My first impression is not real good.
Not real good, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I told you that these are only $20?
Okay, $20. Yeah, I would grab one for $20.
Yeah, I started
Yeah,
thinking about this. I was
Eagles.
like, because everything is more expensive now, but like when you
Yeah,
hit like a price point, you're like, okay.
yeah, yeah, $20. I mean, just to throw on the shelf or something. You know what I mean? Leave it on the
Yeah.
package and hang it on a wall. Yeah, I would do that, especially if I was a Magic Johnson or Larry Bird fan. I got to imagine he'll probably never get the rights to do Michael Jordan. I got to imagine.
Oh, yeah, I can't imagine how expensive that would be. He would probably have to make that like a premium figure too. Like his Mike would probably look at the likeness and go, nah, that's not me.
Yeah.
Uh this is almost kind of like the, the how people get liquid courage. You're like, yeah, okay, I'll go talk to her.
Yeah.
When I saw the price, I was like, oh, $20, that's not bad.
No.
For a background character or something like that. Or, just to have like, playing with maybe some of the starting lineup guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
Make for some interesting stuff, but $20 isn't that bad, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if we talked about it before. He tried to do some new things with this, like there were magnets in the hands with the basketball and stuff, and yeah. I, and from what I understand, this is like true six. It's not true. You know what I mean? It's like 6 inch. It's not Todd's 7 inch stuff. It's actual 6 inch from what I understand. So yeah. Anyway, something to think about. What did I say? These should be $10. You know what? If they don't sell, I wouldn't doubt it. Like how you see Todd stuff comes on.
Yeah.
Does that cup fit in my pocket? Yeah, I have to try and see. $20 is still fine. I'm a Lakers and a Niners fan, and I'm having a hard time ordering that Magic and Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, man. Texas two-step. Well, since we're on figures, sports figures, I like some collegiate legends. Another little hint from Harbinger. Collegiate Legends showing Texas figures, Longhorns.
Yeah.
And then they also had, this was a surprise. This wasn't in my guest list, but they're also doing Texas Tech.
Oh, the gamblers.
I know it's covered up, but this, I'm a sucker for black, like black uniforms.
Yeah.
Like I love the Army uniforms that they had; those look good. But yeah, Miami Heat, you put them in all black. Yeah, something intimidating about it. But anyway, Texas Tech and the Longhorns, nice. Let's see here. Kobe Housen. Do you know who Danhausen is?
Do not.
It's very interesting. He's a wrestler. His whole shtick is he likes to curse people, and it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a modern day Doink the Clown kind of thing,
Okay.
you know. It's very interesting. It doesn't seem like it would work, but it's like a Deadpool kind of thing. Breaks the fourth wall a lot. If you're really into wrestling, he throws these little quips everywhere and stuff like that. He has a lot of personality. He doesn't really wrestle. I've only seen him wrestle like 3 or 4 times, but he has the number one merch like T-shirt right
Really?
now. Yeah. And his whole shtick is, you are cursed. He does that, and it plays in the wrestling world like if you're a champion, you lose your belt or something like, or you lose a match or something, right?
Right.
So I guess initially he cursed the Knicks.
He cursed who?
He cursed the Knicks,
Mm.
and so it's a running gag. They're like, "Oh, Knicks in the playoffs, you got to uncurse them." So he uncurses them, and then they start winning, and then they win the championship. And so this guy's riding this whole thing because he uncursed them, and then I thought this was cool because he did the Kobe locker room championship. And he's really riding this. He also did it for the Hurricanes, and they won the Stanley Cup. So it's almost like luck by
Yeah.
happenstance. And so he's just riding this. He asked the Knicks to sign him for a day so he can get a championship ring, because without them they wouldn't have won. I met this guy one time.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know how to take it because I was like, I don't get it. But he's like really popular. Like I've been watching him, ever since he moved to the WWE. And it's taken a long time to get all of this. He's funny, but it's just funny to see all this stuff happen.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, that was fun. The SDCC OTC. Let's talk about toys.
Oh boy.
San Diego Comic-Con is coming up. Love the Ravens in a black uniform and helmet. Yeah, Ravens is another one. Danhausen is hilarious. He is. It's yeah. Takes a little bit to get used to him, but it's very funny. Jada has announced their 2 San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. Did I send this? Did we put this in the chat?
Akuma. I don't think so.
Yeah. So this is the Player 2 Akuma. It's going to be $45, very reasonably priced. I think for especially everything you get. But it is Player 2. I know we like to always do this first, but so here's the product stuff. This is everything that you're going to get for this. $45.
Not bad.
Yeah. Like swappable like ease out, head. And like you only get like the 2 hands, you get the effects, but I mean for $45 and the packaging sure. I wish to God I would have picked up Doslin and who was the other one? Bison last year.
Yeah.
So this looks really good. I want to pick this up, but
Tell you what, they sold out fast online.
this?
The last year's Dalsum and Bison. Because remember they had those flame effects or whatever.
The bodies?
Yeah, those things sold quick.
Yeah. This box looks nice, man. I kept my other Jada stuff because if I like the packaging, I'll keep it. But this looks good too. Is this enough to get you in there again? Restoke the fire?
Tell you, I like the Street Fighter stuff. I'm just so far behind. It's a little discouraging.
Are you a Player 2 kind of?
No, I just do the one. I do. Like I don't have Player 1 of him yet, so maybe I'll get this and just get Player 1. Just have the Player 2 one.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks like it has all the upgrades from before. Like it has the the toe hinge that they've been using for a little bit, but the sandals too. I think like the sandals, you see how they work too?
Yeah.
And kind of like come off the feet, like right here, right there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like texturing all through that sculpt too. This looks good, man. Yeah, I'm grabbing this. So yeah, looks really good. Yeah. So they'll have their orders that go up, and then this will be their booth isn't that bad to get this stuff too. I mean, there's a line, you know what I mean? But I think they had it most of the days that I went. They also announced their They also announced their second exclusive, and I thought this was really smart. They're gonna come out with the You Lose Beat Up Heads for every character in the line, and it's just a box set. It's $50.
That is very, very smart.
Yeah. Are you thinking the same thing I'm thinking?
Very, very smart.
Yeah.
Mezco. I'd love for them to do expression packs or something like this.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. I like this I like this because I know the price point is like 50, but it's not like another figure. It adds to what you already have. You know what I mean? I put
Yeah.
some of the. I didn't go through and screenshot all these heads, just some of them. But here are the ones they have. Like you got. I don't even know why I screen capped it. I could just zoomed in. But you know, you got Ryu, Honda, Blanca. I like Giles, Ken.
Yeah.
I did do a zoom in screenshot of Chun Li because she has tears from her eye. DJ looks really cool. Belong.
This is an exclusive.
Yes, yes, sir.
Ew.
Oh, is that's MC? He's here. Okay.
Ew.
He's probably driving.
True
Go
story.
ahead. We're talking about Jada's two banger exclusive.
I like that. That was pretty cool. For I know you guys are big into the line.
Yeah, this is like it's nice because it's not like another figure, and this looks cool. You know, gives you a different look.
Be nice for some photography, some accessories. CC loves accessories.
Yeah, look at her. Look at her shedding a tear. These you could probably use for other figures too if you wanted to, right? No. You came in right at the right time.
Oh,
Did we talk about Punisher yet? No, Punisher Mezco is. We always save the best for last. How expensive will the head pack be from Mezco? 120. Ooh, no. How much was they have a couple of head packs. They had that Crimson head pack before. They're pretty good about skulls when they sell those, but those aren't like painted up or anything. I'm trying to think of like a head pack that they did. That Gomez of Death one, they gave that for free.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would be a price range for a head pack?
which figure?
I mean, I guess anyone. Like, what would you do? What figure would you choose, and what would be a price range for the number?
What would I like, or what would I pay?
Both. You get to choose the figure that you want, how many you would want, and what would be your range. Let's narrow it down.
If they did a Batman animated series expressions pack,
Oh,
maybe they did the Batman and the Joker, and you got 6 expressions for each. That'd be 12.
Hmm.
I'd do $100 for that.
yeah, that's a fair price.
Oh, you want them combo, like not separate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just kind of like what they're doing here with this thing. Maybe if you did, if you could, as the line grows, I mean, if you did Batman, Joker, Scarecrow, maybe you had 4 sculpts of each in a 12 pack. I'd buy it.
Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, Robin.
4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18. So this is 19 heads for $50.
That's a lot.
It is. I mean, it's basic paint. I mean, that's not a knock towards them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just mean like it's 19 heads, it's basic paint and stuff like that. So I guess if you're wanting some more like premium heads, yeah.
Premium head's going to cost you a lot more than $50.
Yeah.
Just
I
ask
just
them.
want, yeah. I just want Mezco to sell the TMNT bandana pack but they took the nuclear option. I think they looked at how the other sets did and the way people were talking, and they were just like, you know what, we'll just do a set. We're not going to do a pack. No way they could do 12. No way they could do 12 head sculpts for $100.
They could,
Yeah, they could.
but would they?
I'm trying to remember like a head sculpt pack that they did. The only ones I know are like those smaller. I know they done expansion packs, but that just had like stuff, for like Doc
Like,
Nocturnal and had other things that wasn't.
what about that Barbarians pack? Didn't that come with 2 heads?
Yeah, it did, but it was
I know
just
it had a
like,
couple other things, but
yeah, the boost, but that was only like two. I'm trying to think of. Let me look up the Barbarian one. I'm trying to think of one where they had multiple heads, but the only ones I could think of are like the ghosts and stuff. So that Barbarian, that Barbarian 2 pack, that was a booster kit. It had 2 heads, two like blood effects, some axe of sword, you know. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You had 9 pieces, 2 heads. It was for $40. So yeah, it was 2 heads. I don't think you're. I don't know if we would get like 12, and that's their own IP too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably be more, unfortunately. The Doc Knock 2 pack was 45, I think. My bad. They could have made Neon Nightmare. That's what I mean. They did those, the skulls, but those were skulls that didn't have like a lot of paint. Those were just like injected, like color ones. By the way, it's available now. What's available now? Hey, Rock, how you doing, man? Oh, Rock, I got your photo in here. I hope you don't mind. But anyway, they got this pack coming out, $50. Both exclusives. They announced it. Yo Joe June Part 3. Yo Joe. So they initially teased that this was going to be the shortest stream ever.
Yeah.
They were going to do 2 pre-orders. So last week we got the Action Man, Howling Grand Slam, the Vamp, MK2, and then the Cobra Commander, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. They were going to have the 2 today. They already announced those. And they were pretty quick. And then Toy Galaxy made another appearance on the stream. They kind of like started off really quick. If you're going to be in San Diego, they're going to have this concert. It's the part of the Apology Tour. Knights of Unicron. They have like cover band for like Gem and Cold Slither. They're all going to be there. They're actually selling tickets now for this concert. I don't know how much the tickets are, but just something fun to do.
Yeah.
I heard people that went to this concert last time. It was a lot of fun. I think D and KJ went to it. And they were showing me videos and stuff and everything.
You didn't go?
I didn't. No, dude. I was. Mm-mm. I could barely walk. Like that was like. I remember like it was when. MC, you saw, right? When I had that hip shift thing or whatever it was.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't walk, man. It killed me when I was walking to New York and I had to walk from like the Jamaica train station to the hotel carrying that diorama.
Yes.
I was like limping. They don't care at all in New York. I think they probably I thought I was trying to hustle somebody carrying. I was dropping boxes and people were just looking at me like, "Not today, you bum. You're not getting nothing
Yeah.
from me." But yeah, no, I did not want to stand and dance and do all that stuff. I feel good now. I'll probably do it. Just for fun. I need to go shopping for some comfortable shoes or sneakers. Yeah, that's definitely needed. But yeah, if you're doing something, you can check this out. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how much the tickets are. I don't know. It's just something fun to do, I guess. And then online, they kind of revealed some of the stuff. Did you guys see any of these today?
I haven't been on today.
Okay, good. It's a surprise then. So they announced another addition to the Legacy line. I think we did talk about this. The snow guy.
So what's this like a rescue guy?
Yeah, avalanche response. It's kind of like goes along with the we don't want to say police officer, right? What is it? The emergency services officer, whatever he was.
No Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
This is Chad from the Ski Patrol.
Yeah. The K-12. this this is the avalanche response guy. Part of their legacy line. Firefighter, This is cool because this is stuff that we wouldn't normally get, right? This does give me hope that maybe they'll bring Snow Job back because some of this stuff was Snow Jobs, right?
Yeah.
It comes with a bunch of stuff, flare gun, stuff like that. And then, so that went up today. That was one. Come on, baby, kick in. And then you also had Dusty and Coyote Sandstorm. I like this. This is pretty cool.
Did you pre-order that?
I did. I'm thankful I did too because I heard it sold out now.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's sold out. I like the way they did this. This little coyote, like it's younger timber, longer snout. Probably have the same articulation movement that Timber did with Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Obviously there is no performance enhancing testing going on at Hasbro because this dude is shredded. But he comes with a bunch of other stuff. I didn't see anything in the back. Army builder, compatible. He looks good. I ordered him. And I think they're probably going to be going for the desert stuff next anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything? Stuff available.
You say what? I'm sorry?
Gridiron's got some great desert stuff available. I'll forward you the links. Don't worry.
Thank you. So that was the pre-stuff. They announced that this was kind of like in the group. Some people already knew kind of what was going on. They did announce this killer crossover between the Turtles and G.I. Joe. Kind of retro-y. No? Yeah, it's Snake Eyes Leo, Shipwreck Mikey, and Dial Tone Donnie, I think. You're gonna get some.
The turtle dragonfly.
Yeah, this thing was flying in the commercial. Playmates sent it out. Neon Nightmares Multicolor Force.
Is this the crossover we didn't know that we needed?
I don't know. Is it? Oh, since I destroyed my tendons, ouch. Honestly, helped me more in those shoes, less pain comfort. I don't know. I don't know if this is like kind of geared toward like Super Turtle fans or like kids and stuff. I saw this and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm good with it. I don't, Desert HasLab? I think so. I pre-order all the villains. It's so dumb. I love it. See? He gets it. Yeah, I don't think I had many slides on this. I just saw this and I go, okay, that's interesting. I didn't see that coming from anywhere. And then they wish Hasbro was making crossover figures and not Playmates. Yeah. And then they showed the stuff that was already pre-showed. Like I said, they try to blaze through this episode pretty quickly. I think it was taped. I'm not too sure, but they went from that straight to the digital reveals. Oh yeah, by the way, like I said, the Avalanche Rescuer, that's up, and I don't think what is it? The other one, Flint. Was it Flint? I can't remember.
I have to pre-order this guy just to go with my Snowcat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think it's Flint, right?
I have Iceberg to go with Snowcat.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Dusty and Coyote Sandstorm, that's sold out. I think you can get it at BBTS. But yeah, this yeah. So yeah, their first digital reveal. That was Iceberg.
I like that.
Yeah. And CC said he's down for this, right?
Got to have some guys from a Snowcat.
Yeah. Just can't have Flint and Lady J. That'd be boring.
Yeah.
Especially with all the room.
Yeah.
So, MC, this is you? No? Yes?
Yeah, I'm in on that one.
I'll need
Yeah,
somebody
me
to use the kitchen.
Yeah, me too. Did he snowboard in the show? I can't remember.
I don't think snowboarding was a thing in the 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
It seems relatively new.
When's the Tomb Raider classified pre-order going up? I do not know. I know they're doing that. I saw the pre for the game. It looks really good. But yeah, I don't know, Craig. What happened? Oh, I put the slide out of order. I thought MC would get this joke. Because they're doing the digital reveals. So, come on, medic. Oh, he's driving. Never mind.
Yeah, what's it say? Sorry.
Give it to me digital.
Give it to me digital. Oh, I like it.
Yeah. So they also had they announced this, but then they didn't show it. So later on, BMAC put it on his Instagram. But this is Rugged Duke.
Rugged, huh? Ruggedly
Yeah.
handsome Duke.
Yeah, even with the scar, look at that. When I see this, I don't see Duke. Not like a bad thing. He did clarify, and he said that a lot of people think that this is the Resolute version of Duke. It's not. They made sure to really say that.
Yeah, that's a
This
whole
is-
line they got to do yet.
Yeah. He said that this is just their Rugged Duke. That's how they're labeling it. But I mean, I think it's cool. When I look at him, I don't see Duke, but it's kind of like a, what was it? That Captain America vibe later on. He's growing like a goatee, or a beard and everything. But this is cool because it looks like just another character, like some kind of like bro ops guy or something like that. But I like it.
Yeah.
Yay, nay? Yay, nay?
Didn't have one as a kid, so I won't be having that one.
Gotcha. MC?
Probably pass.
Dang it. All right. Next. Need some guys to go. This is the, was it the Toxic Viper, I think?
Weren't we just talking about that? Like the Eco Warrior and stuff?
Yeah. I think so. So this is the Toxo Viper. This is going to be part of that wave. This is their, they made sure to emphasize this is going to be part of their troop building wave.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. They didn't even hide it. They're like, yeah, you're going to buy a bunch of these if you want.
Yeah.
So this looks cool. Looks interesting. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Deep Six has also sold out. Cobra Commander sold out initially, and then it went back up on like BBTS, and it's also available on Pulse too. CC, you got it, right? Were you able to pick that up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Troop Builder. Thoughts? Anything?
Looks good, but not for me. I didn't have any of the Toxo Vipers or the Eco crew.
Yeah. And then they had Mistress, was it Armada? She's part of the Iron Grenadiers. So you're ass out if you missed like some of the other ones.
I'm really not familiar with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. From what he said on the live, there's a version of her. This is not her. They decided to put her, This is not what she looked like in the comics. This is what they had for her and designed for her so she could go along with this Iron Grenadiers line.
Hmm.
Is this him and Baroness were on a break or something, girl?
We got to have a side piece. Didn't like the Baroness join up with like G.I. Joe like 3 or 4 times? Yeah.
She plays both sides.
Probably. It's very Thundercracker-ish, but Thundercracker was out about it. But yeah, so they did her. And then this is synapsis, I think.
At the,
I am
okay.
not familiar with this character.
Me either.
No.
Yeah. So this was just like kind of like a reveal. The guy who's doing it now, the marketing guy, BMAC, he has a very interesting way of doing the lives and stuff. And so he said he teased this before. They've talked about it before, and they were gonna reveal this today. But he's like, they figured they'd make it part of week 4. So you're gonna get the full reveal of this then.
Was Emily on the live stream?
No, it was BMAC and it was Dan Larson. I felt bad. Dan Larson was getting killed in the comments for a little while. They were just like, "Why you got this guy on?" And I was like, "Geez, dude, leave this guy alone." It's a brand new villain in the line. Yes. Need G.I. Joe Animal Pack. Yeah. So like, yeah, he was, but you know, he was there, but I mean, that's got to be a lot of pressure, and you're new to that line, and then you're not there doing it with the established people from before. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you're trying to find your footing alongside of this new. You're trying, the new formula that they're trying to do right now. That I was just sitting there thinking, I'm like, dude, and you can tell it's not his, environment. You know,
Right.
I can't imagine like I don't deal like I don't ever feel like a lot of pressure. So I haven't like really dealt with it. Do you know what I mean? But if I was up there and I'm probably thinking like from his perspective, he's like, don't say something bad or mess something up because you know all these GI Joe people are gonna attack you.
Yeah.
So you're just like, ah. But it's cool. He got to announce a couple of things and stuff like that. I felt kind of bad for him because it's like you're not even letting this guy get his footing in here or anything. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't know if he's just here for Yojo June, if they're trying it out. But yeah. And I just felt bad. I'm sorry. But they announced this Tomb Raider. I went through that already, right? Yeah. They should have more Turtle Joe crossovers. Looks more like Joe and not the turtles. Yeah. So they had this. Let's see. And then they went to the name reveals. What did they have for the name reveals?
Say my name.
Yeah. Say my name, bitch. So the name reveals they had Retro Falcon.
That looks good. It's like the cartoon.
Yeah. Nice little kerchief there. Next they had Cobra Valkyries.
I don't know who that is.
Female Valkyries. I don't even
Yeah.
know. And then this will probably get both of you guys. You ready? Drum roll. This is the one they let Dan announce. He's like, "Can I announce?" He's like, "You're letting me do it?" He goes, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "Oh yeah." So, B-Mac did say after they announced this, he goes, they can stop pestering them about this. They are putting out Flash.
Oh. There you go,
Yes.
CC.
Yeah.
So now we were back and forth about. I was like, "Oh, I thought they already did that. I thought they finished it, and the whole computer screen and everything else like that."
Yeah.
They said officially this would complete your original 13. This is also projected to be put out by the end of 2026.
And then the line will be dead.
I guess so. Been dead for a couple of years now, right?
Right. Since the original 6 came out or whatever it was, the first 6, the wave.
Yeah.
The,
I forgot
the
about the
Cobra Island.
13s. Oh yeah. They might they have a couple left, but like I forgot about the 13, and maybe that kind of seals it a little bit more for me. I'm like, oh yeah, I think I'll be all right.
G.I. Joe Resolute next, I'm sure.
Yeah. Again, this is up for pre-order. I forgot how much this was. I don't know. I put it in my cart. I didn't care. Not like that, you know what I mean? But
Did you get 1 or 2?
I got. I think I got 2. Yeah, I did. Because at the end it was 3 total. Because I got this and I got one of these. So these are up. Everything is still, like I said. This isn't up, but this Legacy guy is up. I don't know. This is probably going to be like the Firefighter. We'll probably see this in retail places. Man, we should just went with Mezco. Jeez. Grub's the champion. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I should have taken him to like one of the sports places, the outlets, and I didn't even think about it. And put like a little Nick jersey on him. I should have did that. But anyway. This is cool. Makes him fine. Open them wallets. All right.
Is Grub at the victory parade? Will he be at the parade tomorrow?
He will.
He's going to be on the float, the main one, holding the trophy.
Yeah. Dropping it. I put this in here because we've talked about it, but you don't really get the grasp of it until you actually see this. This is a little bit early. I did fix a couple of things. Thank you for the people that pointed out that the date was wrong, and there was something else. Oh yeah, I was missing one but I saw that. I'm like, damn, I'm missing something. But yeah, this is Q3. It is a little bit early. It's a month early, but this visually gives you an idea, and this is with some of the pushbacks already. Like some of these are already pushed back.
Really curious to see Bale and Ledger.
I would too. That would be really good.
Really curious to see those two.
Yeah. I think that there's such a bar for in art, for them to kind of either meet it or exceed it.
Yeah.
But I do think that people will be pleasantly surprised. The ones that they had were prototypes, so like in terms of like articulation, range of motion, I couldn't tell you, how well Bale's gonna move. I wouldn't be worried about Joker. It's just Joker,
Yeah.
Do you need Joker to do whipping poses, legs over his head? No. But I can see people wanting Batman to be able to do some dynamic stuff. But they looked like really good, and those are early prototypes. And somebody asked today, I guess in art, again, I'm not taking shots at them. They said that it was a post that was in one of the groups. They said their in art Batman was shorter than the Joker, noticeably, and so they were just asking an opinion if they should get Mezco or I told them, I was like, you should keep both until they all come out. But yeah, I definitely want to see that in here. But there are 14 figures projected to be released. And again, that's not including whatever we get from San Diego. We kind of got lucky today with this pre-order because that overlaps till next year.
Yeah.
And, excuse me. It's a licensed figure, so, there might be a chance, but that's 14 figures, man.
Gonna be a cold winter.
This isn't even winter yet. Like this is going into it. But yeah. But again, I think this kind of stuff is important, like to show people so you can like get prepared. I don't know how most people are doing it, or people are like paying it off or doing PayPal in 4. You know what I mean? I feel much better about that, just paying for it and not worrying about it. But this is going to be a really stacked couple months. This is like even if some of these came out, this is still a pretty good Q3.
Yeah.
Start charging us, please. In-art Bale is a masterpiece, but Mezco with a lot more accessories. So In-art hasn't released their Ledger Joker yet, just Batman and Catwoman. Just keep both. Mezco Bale comes with accessories. 14 figures to cuddle up with to keep you warm in winter. That's a good one. Yeah. How do you guys feel about this?
Glad I'm not expecting all of them.
Same.
How many
I mean, I have a good chunk, but
How many do you have on this list?
CC?
1, 2, 3. What is that along the bottom there? Those first 2 on the bottom.
Sorry, I have a picture. That's Doctor Doom, the reissue, and then this is Marv, Sin City.
Paige, I'm gonna jump to my laptop. I'm gonna jump out and jump right back in.
3, 4, 5. So 7.
Gotcha.
Still 7 out of 14 in just 1 quarter. That's a lot.
Hey, Diamond, how you doing? Bale and Legend Doom. Whoa. We need to remove that. There we go. No feedback. Good. I have 8 of the 14, but I paid for all of them already. Smart man. So CC, you said 7. CC, you said 7.
He's muted, I think.
Is he? He muted.
Sorry.
I didn't mute him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Out of 14? Wow.
Mm-hmm. Guess which ones I don't have?
That you don't have?
Mm-hmm.
Freddie?
Nope. Got them.
You did get him.
I don't have the original.
Oh, okay.
The Corn Superman.
That is true. I do not.
So that's 1. Ding.
And
Marv
is 2.
I know he got the Turtles.
Nope.
The 90s Turtles.
Nope.
He already had Dr. Doom.
I got a second Doctor Doom. I did not get the Turtles. Yeah, I didn't get the Turtles. Those are my 3.
See? Boom.
Turtles, Superman, and
CC, I'm going to say Superman.
mm-hmm. Turtles.
CC? Yeah. Turtles?
Yeah, I didn't get that
Yes
one.
or no?
I did not get that one.
Superman you didn't get, I know, right?
Right.
Freddy.
Definitely not. Yeah.
Leatherface.
Definitely not. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Marv. You didn't get that.
I did not get Marv.
Boom!
Is that all of them?
No, there's 7. There's got to be 3 more, right?
Yeah, the other 2 I didn't get because I have them already. I didn't.
So Gambit.
Yeah.
And Doom.
Right.
So that's 1. And there's 1 more left, right?
Oh, that's it.
Leatherface. You didn't get Leatherface.
Oh, you guys said Leatherface. Yeah, I didn't get Leatherface.
Oh, yeah. You want to guess which ones I didn't get?
I'm gonna guess none of them.
I'm gonna say you didn't get the Turtles. You didn't get Nightcrawler. You passed on Splinter.
Yeah.
You
Let's
passed on
guess which ones you didn't get doubles of.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Superman.
I just gave you a hint. Yeah. That's the very first figure I've gotten where I haven't gotten a double. Hey, Will.
Did you double up on Doom again?
On which one? Doom? No. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you caught me. Yeah. I only bought one. I only bought 1 Doom and I bought 1 Gambit, but that's just in case, you know. I still have a feeling the boxes are going to be different.
What about Freddy?
I got Freddy because I thought the box would be different, but it's just one.
Might be that sticker on there.
I know, right? I think that they're gonna put him in a smaller box, like, you know, Gambit, Freddy. I'm not sure about Doom because he comes with all that stuff.
Oh, you can't put Doom in a small package.
Yeah, nobody puts Doom in a small
That's
package.
disrespectful.
It'll come with the page exclusive sticker on it.
Oh God, resale values bottom out on that. All right, well, we'll move on. Worth the wait. Here we go. I tried to do something different. I was gonna get on a soapbox. I won't do it, but I'll kind of do it. How about a step up and a step down? How about that? Is that okay?
The floor recognizes the gentleman from the southern United States.
Oh no, don't do that.
And dox you totally.
Ironically, the figure that we're going to talk about, evidently, its counterpart is waitlisted. So that stinks, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to modify this segment. So I put up, D did a review, great review. Check it out if you get a chance. I'll put the link in the description. He did his review of Conan. Interesting. Really good.
Did he have fun with him?
He did. He said that there was he had some gripes. I think the one thing that he kind of flagged was the hair. And once I got mine in hand, I kind of understood what he was saying. The hair is a little bit firmer than like Thor's is. So you know how you're moving Thor's head and it kind of can go over that, the cape and the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Because Conan's hair is like a little hair piece that you swap out, the heads, and just put the hair on. When you're turning the head, those strands of hair, once you're like looking in different directions, it starts pushing the hair up. There's not a lot of give to it. So that was one of his gripes. One of his things, that he said he would heat it up and it would probably be a little bit better, but But this figure has been getting a lot of love. A lot of love. It's been cool to see like people in the community like Boba, Henrock. There's been a lot of people taking pictures and posing this figure, doing lots of stuff with this figure. Lots of great pictures out there. I mean, you got Paige, you cut it off. I think this is emerald green. I'm not too sure. If I messed it up, I'm sorry. I will abuse myself later. I thought that I know I did. I know I put there you go. It is John Mia. So yeah. See? Lots of great photos. Zoom out page. Zoom out, give people credit. It's a community highlight. But yeah. People are posing this thing. Got Jake Wade, Dark Realm Photography. People showing their creative side with this, their posing ability, their artistry, sizing it with Mythic Legion horses, other lines. The consensus, what I've seen, is people are enjoying this figure.
Yeah. I hate that.
I do too. I really do. Lots of good stuff out there.
Ugh, he's just so short in these photos.
I know.
Ugh.
Very screen inaccurate. Can't pose.
What was that about? Now, what is that about?
Oh, I'm just throwing shade at everybody that talks shit.
Well, what is it like? Is he short?
Too short, I thought somebody said at one point.
Yeah, I saw somebody say that. Yeah, this figure is clearly not 6'2".
Yeah, that one.
Well, here's something else that we can probably notice about this figure. What do all these photos have in common?
People are having fun.
That's one thing. Have you noticed a theme with this?
Violence.
Violence, yeah.
Posability.
There you go. There you go, sir.
Can I have 112 page bucks, please?
Yeah, you can. Let me get to the thing. What does it say? Somebody has it. Let's not forget they have the SDCC exclusive. I think I'm probably coming back. Hold on. Let me give it to you because MC, you've earned it.
Saving them up. Screen capture.
I know, dude. I used some today for my Punisher. I did, but yeah, I had a friend reach out to me, and he sent me a video, and I told him, I was like, I don't want to watch this, man, because I knew what it was about. And he's like, no, just
all the time.
Yeah. Just tell me what you think about it. Just tell me what you think about it. And I watched it, and I'm like, and what I'll remember about this figure, as I'm getting some fallacy files ready, is I remember specifically a couple people saying that, wait a minute, let me make sure I get this right, because I don't want to misquote this person. Let's see here. There's no fucking way that this figure will be able to do any of the poses or the box. End quote.
I saw that post.
Yeah.
Let's name him. Dragon.
I've seen it in posts. I've seen it in videos. And my friend said to me, I was like, I don't want to watch this. I said, well, okay. If you want to listen to this person, then I guess they're the expert and they know.
We started watching Game of Thrones again.
Uh-huh.
And all these people that talk shit like that, we need to have them walk through the streets like Cersei, and we throw shit at them with shame. Ring the bell.
I get it. I get it, because my friend and I, we had a really good conversation about this, because when we talk about this stuff, I like to, I like to hear what the other person's saying so you kind of get a better understanding of it. That's what the open communication is. And he's like, hey, what do you think? And I said, Adam, man, I don't know why you keep listening to this stuff. I go, when have these people been right? And he said, well, he was talking about the digital renders, and I said, you know what? I totally get it. I said, if you're going to be spending your own hard-earned money, buying a figure, and you're saying that it's false advertising because they put pictures up and the figure can't do it, I totally understand, because you're trying to base your purchase on what you see visually, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't bother me, because we've collected it for a long time, and like track record wise, I go, okay, a majority of the time the figure either looks better or it can do that stuff, but it's just, it's digital rendering. That's just how they do it.
Yeah.
Obviously it's something that they need to change, because if you have maybe somebody new to the line, or maybe who's somebody that's really really strict about their toy budget, they're basing that decision. They probably do need to change that or update it. But we talked about that before. But he asked me, he said something, and he goes, yeah. He said, I just, these are the people that are the experts in the field. I said, how many times are you going to keep listening to them and they keep being wrong?
Yeah.
And then I told him, I said this. I said, here are two things that you're really not considering with all of this, right? So when figures come out, everybody is very quick to add commentary, right? You'll see videos and stuff like that going up, and people will nitpick these stuff apart, right? Telling you everything that the figure can't do, right?
Yeah.
Very quick. It's content, clickbait, and all that other stuff. Why, when a figure comes out and you can see all of this stuff, the figure can do all this stuff, why isn't that rapid response applied when somebody is wrong?
Yeah.
Or they made a mistake and he didn't have an answer for it. So I know this is a part of the show. I don't try to be downer about it, but I like to rehash it, because you'll see this all the time and it's always the same people. and I'll keep saying something every single time.
Yeah.
Because after a while, you're gonna look at it and go, you know what? He keeps ranting about this, but maybe I should pay attention to it. Maybe I should notice it because it happens a lot. You know,
Yeah.
Way too often.
it does. And the thing is that with my friend about this is he asked me. He said, "Do you think I should get this figure?" And I said, "I don't know, man. That's up to you. It's your own personal style and taste and stuff." And that's what brought up the conversation. Well, this person said this. And I said, okay. And I said, what you need to do is you need to go back through their catalog and you need to look at all the videos they've made because you've seen all the outcome, right? And you need to compare it to that. What's their track record like? Do they call it pretty fairly, you know? Figure can't do this, but it can do it. This figure's going to come out, but it doesn't come out. This figure sucks, but everybody thinks it's good. And I said, you kind of need to base it off. And then I think the follow up, that was a really interesting conversation. I think I sent it to you guys, but some guy was like, you just can't be not negative about figures. You should be able to say what you want. I said, yeah, you should be able to. I was like, but at least have some like information and credibility behind it. The figure's not even out. So yeah. Seeing this whole, and again, I want to flip through these again, seeing people enjoy this figure, showcase that it can do some of these poses, and these are people from different things. I thought that this was really cool because people seem like they're really enjoying this figure.
You got him out on the table, didn't you?
I did.
Good.
I was yeah. Where is he? He's over here. Yeah. I took pictures. I just haven't posted them yet. I think I sent you guys that one picture, like the sword holding one. He can't extend his arms out straight. I'll give you that, But from the feedback that was given, it was like that figure's not going to be able to. I remember it because the goalposts always move. Somebody was like, he's never going to be able to take that sword and put it over his head. He can do it. He's never going to be able to put the sword out in front of him like that. And his arm's a little bent, but he can do it, right? But all of the other poses that are on the box, he can do. So I'm sure that everybody that said something will put up a retraction, right?
Of course.
Yeah. But this is cool. I like this. I like seeing people take pictures. I'm looking forward to the new one that's coming out. It's waitlisted, but they, for me, I think they did a really good job with the likeness on this one. And that's it. That's all I got. I do think it's funny that this is doing, and again, go check out this video. I'll put it in the link in there, but I think this is one of those ones where people will get the figure, and that's why I showed they closed out the wait list for the other version. Because now I've seen people looking for this figure, and now you're going to get into this aftermarket thing. And that's what sucks about this whole thing. So that's another reason why I bring it up. Don't make your own decisions. We're all grown-ups, look at something, figure out if it works for you, if it doesn't. And then, of course, if you decide that you are going to wait because you want to wait for reviews and stuff like that, just understand that the people that are out there that are saying this stuff, they have no problem charging you for something that they said they weren't going to buy. Keep an eye out for that stuff. Have you ever noticed that?
All too often.
Yeah. All the people that said they didn't like the figure and they buy it or they review it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, don't get caught in the trap. Mini soapbox. Anyway. Did you guys have anything for this? This Conan? Did you guys watch his review yet? Was it good?
These? No.
I have not seen it yet.
It's pretty good. I do notice like how in some pictures, mine, I know it's the same for all of them, but Like this is a, you know, that part where he's kind of like it's a little pale ashy white. I think this is real transparent. How like some people take different pictures in different lighting, because you can't tell that from here. Like you see how these are, but then somebody used like different lighting and it'll be like more flesh tone. Like look at this one. So you know how somebody will always initially take a picture and they'll go, "Oh crap, look at that." Gather sources. Anyway, that's it. This looks like it's doing good. Shout out to everybody that took pictures. Shout out to Darius for a great video. Hey, look, that's a Husky. That's his picture. I need to go in the chat. Probably said something wrong. Did I miss stuff? Where's it at? Frank.
Francis. Where's Francis?
Francis Castile. Castile. Let me do the chat real quick. Batman Year One, I pre-ordered and I canceled something about it bothering me with the cape. Maybe I'm crazy. No, that's just personal preference, man. Exciting Q3. Just catching up with chat. Let's not forget. Yeah, I think we did that one. I found myself nostalgic in the Mezco groups 2023. There was so much more activity and lots of photos of newly released figures. Yeah. Do you guys think the bubble bursted? Everybody's pandemic-y and they had money and time, and now people don't.
Well, we certainly had more time during the pandemic.
Yeah.
We were all just looking for something to do.
We didn't know how good we had it those days. No, you never know until it's gone. Let's see here. What's popping? Hey, Loco, good to see you, man. We're about to talk about Punisher. He's awesome, no doubt. Bait, have you built any dioramas for that? I can't wait for my Conans to arrive. He said plural. I'm loving the new Punisher figure. Yeah, we're about to talk about it right now. Paige had to get on a soapbox, but he's down now. Let's be frank. All right. This is going to be a good segment. I promise. Nothing but positive, nothing but information. You ready?
Go.
Go. Punisher. So I did want to point this out. Do you guys remember when this was first revealed?
Was it? What did we just have? Toy Fair?
Fair, haven't it?
Exactly. This year. It was in February, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this figure was revealed, put up for pre-order, and it's projected to come out December, February. So that's, obviously it's a licensed figure. There's always a chance it might get pushed back. But I did want to highlight that because you know how one of the areas of improvement that people want from Mezco is like to put this stuff out quicker.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a lot of stuff get pushed out a lot faster than usual. So that's an improvement. Also, do you know what else was shown during Toyz Fair along with Punisher?
Splinter?
Thundercats.
Mm.
Not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying if they're putting this out,
Well, Cece's got the Thunder Tank, and I think he's got the Thundercats layer too, so he's ready.
He is?
Definitely no layer. Yeah, definitely no layer.
Yet.
He's like, no. But they put this up for pre-order. Not pre-order, but they did the tease thing with this. They said, hey, this is going to be coming tomorrow. Again, this was revealed at Toyz Fair. I think, yeah. Let me go here really quick because I didn't want to put all of those slides in there. Did you guys, first question, did you guys take a look at this today at all?
Brief. Very brief.
Very, very quick. Didn't have much time.
But I like it like that because that way we do, like, with you guys, get real-time reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get out of this really quick, and then we'll pull this up. Quick stats for this. This was $125, a little bit higher than usual, than the average price for this. But when we get there, I guess we'll see if CC gives the accessories to dollar amount ratio for this. So here is your Punisher. Have at it.
He looks short. I'm kidding.
Does he?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, wait. Do that again. Pull that guy up again. Pull up that face. Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
I like it. See?
So far, so good.
Okay.
So far, so good.
Yeah. Is that a Band-Aid on his chin?
It's the gun sight.
Oh.
But there is a bruised and beaten head.
That's a comic book cover right there.
Yes, sir, it is. Pew, pew.
Oh, another one. That's a good shot. I like that.
It's not letting me get in there, though.
Mm.
It's not letting me pull it up.
Not enough foreplay.
There we go. It's a little off, but yeah, there you go.
Dang.
There we go. How about that, guys? All right, so you got that.
Oh, wait. Well, hold up.
Oh, what?
Who is that gentleman on the right?
Oh,
Mhm.
devil.
That is not the same as the Mezco Daredevil. Okay. I'm in no matter what. I'm done. I need to see no more. I'm good.
Is it because of the Daredevil?
Well, that's a good selling point, of course. But I've seen, oh, wow, look at that face.
I don't think there you go. Mm-hmm.
Dang. Crossbow? I don't know, CC. I'm at like accessory number 30 already, so I think you're in. Oh.
Uh-oh. TC's been very quiet during all of this.
Just absorbing it and taking it in.
See, that's what I like. You're absorbing this, right?
We need a new Daredevil bad. Oh.
Peepin' Frank.
That's a comic cover too, I think.
Just to let you know that cable does not come with the figure. Smile for the Flash. Bang.
Oh.
When I first saw this, I was like, oh, they're going to include a target? That'd be so cool.
That'd be badass.
It would be badass. All right. And then you got this. TC's favorite part.
Definitely a different body than the other previous Punishers.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put a pin in that. So here's your first loadout for him.
4 heads.
Body. These are
Lots
your heads.
of hands. Lots of hands.
Yes. I think I counted 13. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
It's like a
14.
golden assortment of hands there.
That's like getting a Gomez figure right there.
Mm-hmm.
4 heads. Those are some good heads too.
Mm-hmm.
No smiling, Frank.
Your Frank doesn't need a smile.
Like
Come on.
MC always says, you can't put a price on good head.
Yeah. Why aren't we paying attention to the stand? No love for the base and stand? Just kidding. Here's your weapons loadout.
Ooh. Okay, so revolver. Is that a scope on the revolver?
Oh, come on, Paige.
I like it.
There and there.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Your crossbow has a real string. And then you have your third page.
Oh, look at that. You can change out his belts. That's pretty cool. And a riot shield. That would go good with my ESEU troopers.
Knife and weapons sheath, handgun sheath. You also have your your harness there. And then your last shot.
Did you say handgun sheath?
I'm trying to not get flagged. That's bad enough. I'm showing all these weapons.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. They took Laser Pants down.
Did they really?
Yeah, he had like a. Well, this channel's not monetized, so I don't. You know, I'll throw some stuff in there every once in a while just to see, but I've never gotten flagged, so probably that ex-military checkbox I have. I don't know. Yeah. So these are accessories. CC, what are your thoughts?
It's an easy buy. It's a very
Did
easy
you buy this already or no?
Huh?
Did you get
I
this
have
already?
not yet because I didn't even get a chance to look at the offering yet.
Okay.
But-
Does this weigh it for you? Say yes or no or no?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
MC?
In. I'm gonna order it. It's easy.
Yeah.
I think it's a classic look.
Yeah. It's a good blend of this. Anything else out of this stuff that like sticks out to you at all? Nothing. And it's not like
The
quiz or
amount
anything.
of heads and hands, I think, is pretty crazy. He's got a really good arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Definitely, they stayed true to what they've done with all the Punishers. They come loaded.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what the first version came with. I mean, I have all that stuff on it, but like I was gonna put up screen and do numbers and stuff like that, but I didn't want to put out too much information.
That sniper rifle's nice.
Yes.
Use.
Yeah, this is new. Good guy, Barrett. Barrett with a suppressor.
Huh.
That's not what's this Barrett, like when you look at this really quick, watch. This was cool. If you look at the barrel, look at this.
Yeah, that's accurate.
So I'm trying to remember the one that I fired in Iraq. Oh my god, it was loud as fuck. I don't know if this tube piece is just an extender or if it is a suppressor or not.
I think it's just an extender. Up with a recoil, perhaps.
Well, you know I like to throw things in there.
It's a suppressor. AK-74U.
You know. But yeah, this thing different than the original sniper rifle that we got with it. I mean,
No way any Mezco will be able to hold that gun like that.
Oh god, here we go. They did a good job with and I don't know if that's Photoshop or not, but there's this. Yeah, that does right there look like it. Maybe not, because that's the bipod. Like they just put it in his hand, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. But what was something else? When I was looking through this, I haven't had a lot of time to deep dive because a lot of the stuff that I put in was the extra stuff, the research for this. It's really good stuff. Hold on. But just looking at most of this stuff, I mean, obviously these blast effects, they're the same, right? We've gotten this knife before. But everything else, this harness looks somewhat familiar. I know somebody else had this. I just don't know if they had the crossbar. And if they did have the crossbar, I think there was some rounds on the chest piece, but don't quote me on that one. And then I was thinking about this. We've gotten this before too, I think. The rocket launcher. Everything else I think is new.
Is that Uzi from Snake Eyes?
Which one?
The Uzi, is that from Snake Eyes?
I don't think it is, because the one that Snake Eyes had, there was a
Or did it have like an extender on for the
backstop, yeah. Yeah, it was farther back.
Yeah.
And then it had a shorter barrel and then it had a suppressor on it.
Yeah.
So these I'm still trying to find it. These guns, I have not seen these before.
A second Uzi would be nice.
It would be. That's why you need to pick up 2 CC.
They're going to be parting this thing out like crazy.
They are. This riot shield, it kind of reminds me of Tangerines, but some modified.
It's been damaged.
Well, that and then the hold on a second. Let me look because that just hit me right now. Where is it? Oh, stupid. I already have like 3 or 4 of her. No, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, different shield. I still think like the back. I have to see the back, but I'm sure I have some stuff going on the back. But anyway, so yeah, most of this, I think a lot of stuff I saw was about the price point and not even really that much about it. But for 125, not trying to justify it, but I mean this is pretty much brand new sculpt, new weapons, stuff like that. We're getting, like CC said, 4 heads, right?
Yeah.
And normally these things run around 116, 120 ish right now. That's been the standard. 116 mainly the base, but again, new weapons. Something I saw with this too, I don't know. They didn't go with the the pleather material for this. So I thought people would probably be happy with that.
Yeah, that suit looks awesome. Should be very fitting.
Yeah. I'm hoping we see that San Diego, but then also I think we'll have a better idea. This looks like a very early prototype. Just the way he's kind of posed up,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I take a lot of stuff with a grain of salt when I see pre-order stuff like this. But I get it, MC, what do you got? Anything?
I'm gonna get him. I need him.
I can't imagine Mezco producing a Punisher and anybody saying no. I'm like, if we've learned anything in the past.
Yeah, he's punched out a few of these. How many Punishers are there? 4 or 5?
No, so this is the 7th one. So there's like 6. So the last comic Punisher that we had was in 2018. It was like 8 years ago.
Wow.
Like 8 years ago, we got a Punisher, a comic Punisher. I'll make sure I say that because no, they had Netflix. Netflix was in 2019.
Yeah.
I like the body on this one.
Yeah, he looks yoked.
He does. Good point. Because I saw some people saying he was too skinny.
Really?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. So yeah, regular. And I'll put an asterisk on the 7 because most people couldn't get the Toy Fair Punisher. But so you put an asterisk on it. So you had Toy Fair Punisher, you had the regular Punisher, you had PX Punisher, right? You had Classic, you had the Spec Ops Punisher, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? 5, 6?
Mm-hmm. 5.
How many you have? 5?
Yeah.
Netflix Punisher. Throw that in there.
6.
So that's 6, and then this is the 7th. Doc Savage body. I'm hoping so. I don't know because this one looks like it's thinner. Well, again, a lot of people were saying that this is too thin, right? Well, yeah, like Cece said, I'm glad they brought this back. It's been 8 years, but I remember when people were saying that all Mezco is doing is putting out Punisher and Wolverine figures. So
yeah,
and Batman.
Yeah, well, Batman I kind of get. They put out a lot of Batman, but he loves Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So Captain America buck. Yeah, I'm wondering like that seems like it's a little bit more. But I wanted to show you guys this because when originally started talking about this, I like floated some of this stuff out. Like I said, you know me, just to see, who would say stuff and everything. Everybody got the pens and pencils ready? You ready?
Go.
Well, I'm about to get more educated right now. But this is good stuff. So bear with me with some of this because it's gonna go to a place where remove it all come together at the end. So most people, I was talking to Adam about this too, because Adam's like, he does comics and stuff like that. He's a top dog. So this version of Punisher, most people, even me, like when I put it out, most people will say that this is part of that like 86 run, right? It was like a comic book miniseries. Where is it at? Is this showing up?
Yep.
It is?
Yep.
What do you see?
It's a really jacked Punisher.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's all. So, yeah. So, if you get a chance, I highly recommend that you go and you look up. There's this, like, I think it's like a 4, maybe 5 issue mini run. And it was back in 86. And it was by, I think it was like Stephen Grant and what's his name? Like Mike Zeck, I think. But I believe like that's the general one, right? This version right here. There's this 4 issue set. There's actually 5. But anyway, I believe they drew some inspiration for this. I don't think it's the main inspiration for it, but you have him in this classic costume, boots, got the gear and everything, right? It's a really good run, and you can see some of the stuff that he has. Right? There you go. You got your pistol with the scopes and everything, right? I was talking to Adam about this. The only question I had about this was trying to figure out how many I wanted to get, because if you look at this run, they have it where he's going against these other Punishers. So it's like, who's the dude that's going to get like 6 of these?
Boba.
Yeah, probably. Another classic cover. And again, this is a really good run. But there is also... Keep going, Paige. Keep going. And see, this is, like I said, it said it's 4. But it's 5. But it's 5, right? Got all your guys. So when people were saying that he's not big enough, he is not super huge in this comic. If you take a look at this, is it showing up?
Yeah.
He's not this big. I mean, he's not like super big like you would have in this version of the comic. Like say Doc Savage or anything. So that's a lot of people saying that he wasn't big enough. If you're going by like source material, like which everybody seems like they want to go by, he's pretty thin.
The artist drew him wrong.
I guess so. I thought about that and I was like, somebody will say it's angles and stuff like that. I mean, he's a thin guy. He's like ripped, but he's not like super huge, like superhero huge, right? But there are other artists that have drawn this guy before. This is the run that I would recommend. Okay. This is the 1987 run, and this was written by Mike Baron, and the art's by Klaus Janson. This is where I think they got most of the inspiration for this figure. I know a lot of people are going to default to the Mike Zeck one, but this is where I think they got it, and you'll see why. And all this stuff ties in together, right? So they did promo posters like that, like you got your rocket launcher, and they have that one where he's looking in at the guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rocket launcher. I thought this was cool. These in like the first couple of pages, but you see the rocket launcher.
The skull's more accurate too to the suit.
Yeah, that's another thing. It has the belt and everything. You can also see right here. Boom.
Crossbow.
Mm-hmm. Remember, with real string.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
So you have him with that. You also have Uzis. I did this one because I have, like Cece said, Punisher has always done pretty well for them, right? Mm-hmm. And you have those other versions of the Punisher I think, and this seems like it's going over pretty well right now. I don't think that this is going to be the last, not the last, but I don't think we're just going to get a one-off with this. I can see them doing, you know, maybe another version, or like two MDX versions like they did before. They can't do PX because I don't think that we haven't seen a previews version of any figure for a while now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that would be considered another like an MDX2, you know, an alternate version. Uh, I'm really hoping they don't do this, but this would be a nice way to just do the whole, you know, pay homage to the whole like line that they did before. So they did it with Black Doc Knock. Again, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it would be cool like if they did an all blacked out Punisher, like a
Yeah.
Toy Fair exclusive Punisher.
Yeah.
But through these comic panels in that run, you can see different versions that they could possibly do with this guy. You know, different pants, different vest shirt. So I can see them doing, this is your regular version. They do an MDX1 or an MDX2 because they don't have previews, maybe a Toy Fair. And then I think you wrap it up in a big bow and you do something like a PX version where it's this whole loadout, because that and even though Wick, people bang on it, but everybody loved the amount of accessories it came with, right?
Yeah.
I think if you paid homage to that PX version and you did a version where it was just a whole huge armory, maybe if people missed the other ones and you had, you know, bits and pieces from each one of that as well as some new weapons, and you just did it in this deluxe version of Punisher, I think that that would be a great way to do the line, spread it out over a couple of years. What do you guys think?
I'm in. I'm in.
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it, man. The suit. If the suit's like Cap's, Frank can pose and love it. Yeah, I saw a lot of people saying like that too about posing. I mean, we talked about that with Conan. I think if you're looking at any of the solicitation stuff, I get it, because you're basing your purchasing decision on that. But I mean, how many times have we run into this? He's never going to be able to do this pose, and he does it. What's something else? Oh yeah, so there's different. Here's another version, you know, that you could probably have. And this is from it's just from that Punisher run. It's really good. I didn't go too deep with it because I was like, I don't want to bore people with slideshows, but I do want to show like different versions of him and the weapons and stuff and possibilities that you could have with him. Here's another thing. Look, I think it'd be cool. I've seen some tattered shirt ones, and they've already given us figures like Doc Savage. I think you could implement that kind of like system with Punisher, where he has like a ripped shirt or ripped uniform part. You know,
Was it like Punisher War Journal where he had like a headband and a trench coat a lot?
yeah. I tried to stick with just this run though, like because you know you're costume, but there is a headband in another one. This is another one too. Classic cover, mask. What was it on here that I saw?
Get a jigsaw too to go with him. That'd be great.
That's in that run too as well.
Mezco could kill it with a face sculpted jigsaw.
Mm-hmm. I put this one in here because this was interesting. If you notice here, his belt is white, right? I thought this was a nice little attention detail because in issue number 8, you can see him where he starts getting that all, you know, gray or blacked out version of his belt. So this is covering like different artists and then different versions of this character too. You know, throughout the run, there's that pistol, ninjas and stuff like that. What else was there? I don't think there was something else with that. Oh, same thing with the belt. Same thing with the belt. Different artists. And then this is also part of that run too. Daredevil appears as well. I think this is issue number 10, right? What was I thinking about this? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to flip back really quick, but this does look like the version or that picture that they had kind of showing a cameo. I don't know. What do you guys think?
You know, with to build on it, with them doing the gangster's boss, the mob boss, I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, but they could do a Kingpin maybe with that body. You know, like obviously we haven't seen it yet, and that's pure speculation. But that would go great with a Punisher and a Daredevil. Classic Kingpin.
And like you said, I think this has a lot of potential to open up with different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when you're like thinking about it, it's like this is a good foundation for it to like build off of other characters.
Like straight, I mean, like, you know, not like cosmic level, you know, like Avengers and stuff. But like
Yeah,
would be great. You know, I mean, like it's easy to build out that line with a new Daredevil, Bullseye, Jigsaw, Kingpin.
Yeah.
Hero for hire.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And it's all like street level kind of things. And we all know it does take time to complete teams, but most of the time, not just with Mezco, other companies too, it takes a while for you to like build out a universe, let alone build out a team, let alone a universe. So, but these are characters that you have that you could probably do and put out, and there's interest because it's all within that little line.
Mm-hmm.
This is another possibility too. Like you said, how about a fully loaded accessory set? You could do sets like they did with remember the Victorian Vigilante set and stuff like that. So even though somebody, I think this was like a tester, you know, they do look at feedback and they probably said, okay, well, let's put this out. Let's be modest with it and see how well it's received, just like they do with most of their stuff, right? You know, the demand will dictate how far the line goes.
Yeah.
And from what I saw, this went pretty well today. I didn't see a lot of people, you know how things is like it's polarizing, you know. This seemed like it had a pretty positive, feedback with it. So they could really build off it and doing stuff like that. Accessory packs. DC, what do you think?
I'm all in with this, man. I love all the classic comic stuff. Like Mezco does such a great job with it. It fits right in their wheelhouse. I'm excited about it. I've been wanting this classic Punisher thing for a while. So I'm definitely all in.
Were you collecting when they had that classic Punisher version before?
No.
Yeah, see, that's another good thing. It's like people that missed out. Hey, how you doing, bro? How you doing? I like how some of the Punisher sculpts look similar to the older figures, but younger. Yeah, it seems like they put a little bit more sculpt. They didn't rehash the old stuff. You know how they've been doing reissues with the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could have been an easy way for them to go, yeah, here's a new body, but we're gonna use the same heads. They revamped the heads, they redid those, but it was a nice homage to like. Mezco should also make a Jigsaw and Bullseye. Totally agree. Bullseye is a must. 4-pack of Hand Ninjas. That was part of it. Hand Ninjas would be dope. I love the Gold Skulls and the Gomez Ninjas. Where am I at with this? Hold on a second. But yeah, I put this Daredevil in because I'm not saying they're going to do it, but when they teased it, you can find this in issue 10. What did I have here? There was something I had with this. Oh, but yeah. So I was looking at it. I go, okay, if this is the Daredevil that was in the comic, and I think that they're referencing this part of that 86, and then mainly heavily on this 87 run. This is the Daredevil that appears. So I'm wondering if this might be the Daredevil that they might be hinting at. What do you guys think?
Please. So like I say, please. I mean, you know, the original Mezco Daredevil it's dated.
Materials too, like it,
Yeah,
you know,
he's pleathery.
yeah. They didn't do that with Punisher, and so I'm thinking also if they with this Daredevil, if it looked like this, yar yar yar. If you had if you have this Daredevil and you don't use the pleather materials, you just use the materials like they're using for this Punisher, I think that would go over really well with fans too.
Mm-hmm.
I I like the look of this Daredevil too.
Yeah, use like the cap suit for Daredevil too. You know, like that stretchy instead of the pleather. Get rid of the pleather.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah. I'm pretty sure everybody would. Daredevil was an agile character. And especially even from these fighting panels and stuff like that, people are going to want him to be able to, move a lot better than he did with the other one.
Ironically, I just got shipping on the 5K Daredevil weapons pack.
Daredevil weapons pack.
Yeah, the 5K Toyz. I'll send it to you guys. What I ordered.
Alright.
I just got shipping on it. It's a great set. It'll go good with the old one, but even better with the new one.
Yeah. I think I threw this in just because of the body comments and stuff like that, because people like to body shame. Just kidding.
Fashion.
But yeah, I mean, again, this is a different artist that's drawing this character. Somebody will say, "Oh, this is elevated," or, whatever. To me, he's not a big guy, but that's just me. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Page that's a low angle. So there you go. Possibly another version. You could have a Punisher shredded out. He doesn't look like a big guy to me. Here's your headband. This would be cool, even if it's a neutral one. But again, body type. There you go. Body slender. Is that a reach? Is it reaching? Electra. Yeah, lots of possibilities. Electra, Bullseye, Jigsaw, Kingpin. I wonder if we'll ever see a Kingpin.
That'd be great.
But yeah, that's my thoughts. Good offering. Lots of possibilities. Lots of options for them to do multiple versions of this character. This thing could be armored out, with weapons, and body shaming for toys is funny. The price isn't bad or a shock. Spider-Man was $120. This is fair in my opinion. Yeah.
It's a good amount of accessories for the price, especially now. Now it things are not cheap.
No, they're not. If anything, throw a trench coat on the figure to make it look bulky. Yeah, and again, there might be a comic guy that knows way more than I did. I only looked at this stuff for maybe a week or two, but in the runs that I saw, I don't remember a trench coat. I don't remember seeing one. And if he does have this slender body, we've gotten trench coats with other figures. I mean, you could probably put it there, of course, or again,
Constantine.
accessory pack. Constantine, the Turtles. Yeah. I mean, depending on what body they use, and if you want them to swallow them up, what things has a trench coat?
I think the trench coat was more like early 90s.
I don't remember seeing it, and I looked through the miniseries run, and I looked through the first 13 issues of the Punisher, but that was only the first 13.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
War Journal. I think like that era was heavy on that because I read that a lot.
Right.
Yeah, that.
Doesn't mean it wouldn't be a cool idea. I'm just saying, like, everybody likes to say it's not comic accurate until you apply
Just,
it. So,
yeah, it just depends on what comic you read. I mean, people need to.
work earlier. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Boba. Boba, how many did you get? We have a
Yep.
bet.
Yeah.
Punisher isn't a bodybuilder. He's a military man, and they was slim, buff, fit. I think like Rambo. Totally agree.
What's the parlay on this?
I vote for Boba. Boba's been a little bit more conservative lately. I'm gonna go with 2.
I'm gonna say Bobo did 6. I'm still going 6.
What? Thanks, Lou. Cece said I'm out of here. I'm done.
He's sick.
Yeah, I know.
Sick all.
I would love a Frank. That would be awesome. That would be a nice cap at the end too, right? It's like it's something obscure, and it's almost like you're rewarding, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Since he's gone, what are your closing thoughts on this?
I might have to get 2, honestly.
So I got 2, but I also used some of my points. I'm saving some of my points for whatever the San Diego exclusives are, depending on what they are. That's a gamble too, right?
Yeah, they might not let us use them on it. Like the San Diego Living Dead doll exclusive and the Roto plush.
Well, there's that, and then there's also that the time that you got to put in there to type it in there, and then
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you don't know how much time you got, so
not worth it for me to use those points then.
He said he was going to do 4, but he got 3. Yeah. So I got 2. I used 100 reward points.
Uh-huh.
$100 in reward points. So that brought it down. I think like 170. And I'll be honest with you, I think I'll probably go back and grab a couple more now that we talked about it. But that's just because, I think it's going to be a good figure.
Let me see how many bucks I got right now. Mezco bucks.
I had a lot, bro. I was like, Jesus.
I'm sure
I've been stockpiling, for.
Yeah. Oh, you probably still got quite a few.
I've been playing Marvel Rivals and some of the skins horror themed. I did see that the zombified ones. Mezco should do like a Spider-Man werewolf cap, etc. Yeah, that would be cool. I wonder if they'd be willing to take that jump. But yeah, that's all I had for it, I think, in terms of like fun facts and stuff like that. I thought it was just really interesting that they went through some of this stuff, and do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they pulled from the character. Obviously, they wanted to stay pretty much grounded in these 2 series, but they pretty much pulled from different artists as well as from different issues, weapons and stuff like that.
Loco Lou's asking, how do I use Mezco bucks?
They're the same as Living Dead doll Nichols. Just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go to I wish I could show you on mine, but when you go to the Mezco site, pick something, and then say you're going to pre-order one of them, right? Go through the same process, and when you get to the checkout, there's going to be your page where you're going to finalize everything. At the very top, there's a box, and it's kind of like wiped away, but there's a drop-down box. You click that box, and it'll drop it down, and it'll give you a total breakdown. And then there's going to be a dialog box that says you have X amount of reward points. Do you want to use them? And then you'll type in whatever the dollar amount is, you refresh it, and then it will adjust your total. The thing with the reward points is let's say you had, I don't know, $200, right? We'll make it easier. Let's say you had $150 in reward points and you bought this Punisher. You know, they'll let you use your reward points up to the amount of the total of the figure. They will not include the shipping. So if you're paying $29, you can use all the money up and you're still going to be paying for shipping, if that makes sense. Yeah. MC? Yeah, no?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm actually going through it right now, looking to see how many points I have.
Not gonna lie, haven't bought a Mezco in 2 years. Last Mezco I got was from the Superman Day prize. Oh wow, really, Kill? He said, "LOL, thank you." Yeah, you know me. I kind of overdo it, but I'd rather try to explain it the best way possible the first time than somebody going, "What? Huh?" Very detailed. That's it.
That's all, folks.
Yeah. Fun fact for you, really quick. Did you know that this Conan figure was the first figure we've got in like a month and a half? The last figure we had was Letterman.
Really?
Yeah. There was a month where we didn't get a figure at all. Yes, this is a very good point as well. Mezco points, they do expire after 2 years. So if it there's like a in the terms and conditions, there's like some kind of little loophole or something like that. But it the way it's worded is I think if they see you buying stuff, you know, that considers your account active. I think it's when your account is not active because I I've stockpiled points for a while.
Yeah. Dude,
Uh,
I know why I don't have so many Mezco points. I cashed in and I cashed in big time recently.
yeah, I've done it too. Like with some, like, what did you cash in on?
Back the F up version. Paid $20 for them.
That's a steal, bro.
Oh, I know. Like that's.
Yeah.
I still have $100 Mezco dollars. I might
Yeah.
save it like a rainy day and just pay for this guy.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
when you get it, like for free like that. You know, like when you get a figure like pay shipping only. Like to me
Yeah.
that's winning.
yeah. I will say this. I have seen people say that like they've done their own like self audit on reward points.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen some people say that they're missing points or stuff. So it's always like today, every time I buy something, I always take a screenshot, obviously, of everything, right?
Of how many points I've earned with this purchase.
No, because the points don't apply. That's another thing I think maybe some people aren't aware of. Those points don't apply to your account until that item is shipped.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. So some people are like, "Oh, I'm missing points." Is like, well, it doesn't go out to them, but some people legitimately have had, I guess, either points wiped out either because due to inactivity or just because they were looking at it. I don't know. I don't know if they canceled the order or if that rewards points did actually get wiped away. So what I do is anytime they have a pre-order or they do something, I'm screenshotting it stuff anyway. I go to my rewards and I click it, and then I just have a little folder, and then I look at it. For me, I've never noticed a change. It's always until I use it. But that's how I keep accountability because I'm not going to go through every order and try to figure out because it's a weird kind of thing. It's like for every I don't know. I'm making it up. Like every $20 you get $1. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to make.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, Paige, I've been getting many other figures, especially third-party figures that Mezco has fallen to the side. I'm selling more Mezcos than buying. Yeah, man, to each his own. I don't get into third party. For me, it hasn't been a good experience for me. The figures that I bought, and it's not a knock to anybody that collects them, but I don't like the uncertainty. I've had more problems buying a third party and trying to get it replaced, or the company, not an established company, probably like LPZ. I haven't bought from them, but you're trying to say, hey, can I get a replacement? And they've dissolved the company because they've changed their name already. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that shit. But that's just my experience. And I've always been good with Mezco and what they put out. Plus, the other stuff doesn't scale with the stuff that I do. There's not enough in the catalog for it. There's just different reasons, but everybody has a different. It's good. Good to see you, Chewy. Again, not bashing anybody, just telling my experience. What we say? That's all I had, man.
Good show.
Yeah. Did you see any of this stuff that you wanted to talk about? Oh, we did the Street Fighter. You came in, right?
Yep, that's when I came on with Street Fighter.
Oh, did you? They had some Savage Crucible stuff. I didn't really like put it up, but is there anything you wanted to talk about with that, or because they did something too, right?
There's an exclusive that's going to be at Joe Fest, and Adam filled me in on the info on that. Like you had to sign up, and you could get 2 figures on Saturday. You could pick up 2. There's like you got to register with your barcode or something or UPC, whatever you're using for your ticket. It's some kind of registration like that. So it helps control people going back through line multiple times. And then I guess on Sunday is when they open it up where you can clear out all remaining stock. You can go up and buy all of it. So, but they have released the figure's name and they've given like a screenshot of the box and it's like a bloody hand. And I can't remember what his name is. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, completely agree. It's why I research companies or ask my buddies, Skull Toys who recommend. Yeah, I wish I had that network where that's always like that's when we talk about it, right? Like the part of community. It's good to have people that you that are in your network that are more aware of that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I got on with them with Killzone and Emerald, and man, I was just blown away by the information that they were providing. And so I was thinking to myself, oh, if I ever am interested in an LPZZ, like I'll go to Kill, because he knows
The figure, yeah.
the figure, the company, the process. Yeah, and I love that. I think we all see that kind of stuff in each one of the lines, right? We talked about that before. Like, oh, if I wanted Legions, I'm gonna go talk to this person. If I wanted Legends, I would probably talk to this person. Do you know what I mean? I think we all need that. People that are reliable with it. I'd rather have somebody that's reliable with just the information. I don't need all the extra shit. Like some guy I guess it was telling like CC. I don't know if you were in here earlier. Some guy he like made a comment or something like that about he's like it sounds like you don't want to hear you don't want to hear somebody talking about something negatively for 20 minutes,
Right.
And I was like, no, I I just don't need another grown man telling me what what I should buy and what I shouldn't buy. I make my own money. I work for it. I can make that determination. Because like we talked about before, like my preference and how I collect and what I do, it may be completely different than somebody else's. So it doesn't make sense for me to listen to somebody, talk about stuff that they like about a figure that doesn't apply to me in my collection. That's the point I was trying to make with him. So I'd rather go to talk to people that know about it and they're just like, yeah, it's this, and this, and this, and they don't put their own, kind of opinion in it. I don't need to hear all that.
Right.
I don't need, it's a cool figure, but the shorts should be 2 millimeters higher. I don't need to hear that shit. The hue color should have been ZY22X95. Like, shut up. What's this? The figure that everybody wants?
It's a good looking figure.
It's okay. So this is their page. So it's what is it? Is it did they put it on their page?
The figure that's coming out, yeah, it's right there. Keep going just a little bit. There you go. Drevarthi Sentinel.
Devontae Sentinel.
Yeah, I this weekend, I mean, is Joe Fest, right? Is
Yeah.
it this weekend or next weekend? But it's gonna be good. I think it looks cool.
This is all they showed for this? Is just the
That's it.
packaging?
Yeah, it has me intrigued. I'd like to know what it is.
Yeah, they just showed the hand. Like, is it a brand new like species,
I,
that kind of thing?
I yeah, I think it's exclusive to them. Like it's it's not like because if somebody knew what like if it was from like a franchise or something, next weekend, Adam said
Next weekend? Okay.
it's Joe Fest. So I mean, like they teased the hand earlier in the week, I think maybe a couple days ago or last
Hmm.
week, and they teased the name. They gave the name away this week, so it'll be
That's cool though. Like, it's kind of, so they're not going to reveal it until Joe Fest.
maybe that'd
The
be kind of
Savage
cool. If they
Savage sent me a sample and it's amazing. Ooh, you lucky guy.
Yeah,
Because everybody wants that figure right now. Thanks, Adam.
figure is white hot.
I saw that they were doing these terms and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the terms of like what pre-sale means, what pre-order, what entombed.
Yeah,
Like entombed, Eric Elric is entombed.
yeah.
Done.
I see. Yeah, I think I made a comment. I was like, "This is cool." I was like, "But it's a shame that you have to do this." But I get it.
They're good. Like they've got different approach. They're pretty open about their communication, kind of like Mythic.
Hmm.
Four Horsemen.
Yeah,
Um,
I
there's
know. I just feel
obviously
bad.
this created a lot of toxicity in the group with Elric, but now
Yeah,
it seems to be getting back to normal again in there. It's a good group.
yeah. I pop in and like, I'm like more of a casual person
Yeah.
in there, but Ronaldo, I talk to him quite a bit, and so you go like you support the things that people or you know what I mean. And so when I go in there and stuff like that, I'll see some of this, and I just felt bad. I was like, wow, it's like
Yeah.
you have to, you have to. It's bad because it's almost. I know they're doing it for a reason, but it's almost like you're like, man, I really gotta simplify this, and it almost makes it seem like I'm not saying they're doing it. I would take it as like, wow, did they really think I can't comprehend this? But I understand why they're doing it. I
Yeah.
it's almost like you shouldn't have to do that. Hey, it's sold out. We're not making anymore, and then that's it.
And
You know?
maybe they have there could have been like licensing restrictions as well that we don't know about, with this figure. Like, yeah, we're going to allow you to produce X number of units or sell it for only so long, or you know what I mean? Like there's things behind the scenes that we don't know about with this figure. I mean, they gave everybody a chance to pre-order it for sure, and I was guilty.
Yeah. I don't think that I don't know if it's a lot of people. They don't. I don't see. I don't think that it's the transparency or the communication thing. I don't think that a lot of people would really care. It when you sometimes you give somebody a reason for and it's something that's valid, and even though
Yeah,
you explain it to them, it's not accepted. It's like, you ran the red light, I got to give you a ticket. That's BS, man. Why are you giving me a ticket? you
right.
know Nobody was there because you don't understand. You broke the law.
Yep.
You could have hurt somebody. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just telling you, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And well, you're just being like that. And it's like, okay, well, if you do this, you increased your chances 33% that you were going to hit either pedestrian or another car.
Right.
You know, you were gonna create a wreck. Oh,
Yeah.
that's BS,
So,
man. People, it doesn't matter sometimes what you explain to some people. It's like I don't think that they could have explained it to them, even if you pulled back some of the curtain and revealed it. Like, dude, I know some of those companies you've heard, like Hasbro say, right? Some of those projects, they're planning this stuff out. They already said they had stuff planned out for 2027, right?
yeah.
And so with that, they're probably doing estimates on how many units they think that will project it to sale, you know?
Mhm.
And then you're doing like either over or under on that. I don't know if the concept really registers with people to think that, hey, you know, if they take the hit on over ordering something, that means that that loss is going to go into any kind of development for future figures. You know, it's also probably going to affect the number of production numbers for future figures as well, right? Any kind
Yeah.
of engineering improvements, any kind of new concepts, all that stuff costs money. And so it's like if you take a loss, like the margins are already thin for them anyway. How many times have you heard people say, "Well, you know, you don't get in the toy game to make money"? I've heard that so many times.
Sure.
So that means the margins are really small. So there's little room for error. And so if you're doing that, you know, you want to make sure everything's tight so you can keep doing what you're doing. You know, advance forward. You're not trying to take like losses. I don't think people want to hear that. They're like, no, I want my toy. I want it now.
Yep, exactly. That's all they say.
Yeah, you're right, Mr. Burns. They've been longing for a Mezco surprise in the mail. Yeah.
Yeah, I told him we don't want that evil of all of our 8 figures coming out in a month.
Dude, that's the thing too. Like you're gonna come out. We trust Mezco aesthetics and proportions. Yeah. This is only because we've been doing. Yeah, I think I think they try to explain as best they can without trying to like pull back the curtain way too much. I just don't think people really want to like hear it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you know. But I'll like we say all the time, right?
Yep.
A lot of people have great ideas. A lot of people know how to tell these businesses how to run their companies and how much more successful they could be if they did X, Y, and Z. I mean, you should. I mean, you got the blueprint. You should just make your own toy company. You'd be killing all these other companies with these great ideas, right?
These Monday morning quarterbacks.
Yeah, yeah. It's not easy, man. That's why you see some of these guys doing like Kickstarters and they don't fulfill. It's because it's hard. Even people within our community that know, you know, what they're doing and have connections with their own fan base and stuff like that. It's not easy, man.
You have to have business acumen as well. Like there's tons of layers other than I know toys.
You might have a great idea for how a toy or what would make a better toy. But some of the questions you would probably need to ask is, do you have the funds, you know, to be able to do that?
Mm-hmm.
To be able to pay for somebody to take those, because you're not you could say every figure should have double jointed elbows, butterfly joints, and all that stuff. That's cool. It's great in theory, but do you have the capital to be able to do that?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Double
to
double ball jointed waist, all that stuff. Like
hey,
toe.
yeah, bro. I mean, yeah,
Hmm.
you should. You should like do it. You know, like go out there, create. It's just like the diorama thing. You remember I was telling you about, like when
Mm-hmm.
when I bought that diorama from the guy, and I'm like, I could have just did this myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was my first one I did, and it was a brick wall, and just making the bricks and everything, trying to paint it, trying to weather it, make it look good. And I remember I still have it in my room as a reminder to myself. Like anytime that I think that, oh yeah, I could do better than that person can do this, it's like, no, man. It takes business connections and everything else like that. This stuff's not made in America. You would need a representative over there
Mm-hmm.
monitoring the
Making the
factories.
deals. They gotta know people over in those factories too. Like it's just, making those connections for you.
Yeah, it is. And like I said before, man, I know a lot of people think that their concepts and ideas are great, but I'm telling you, they're great to you. To a broader audience, maybe it doesn't resonate. And then what are you going to do? You just put out a figure that you thought would be cool and only a couple people liked it. You know, it's not easy, man. People jumped on the bandwagon once the figure came out. It was FOMO after it was released, and it's entitlement of I need to own it, so give it to me. Yeah, I agree, man. That I think we talked about it last time. Like that pre-order, it was open for a month and a half. And just to connect everything, it's just like this Conan figure.
Yep.
Yep. You listen to a bunch of people that say that they know by looking at a prototype or some solicitation images telling you guys what they think that the figure is going to do. And then what happens is you say, oh, that guy's right. I'm going to listen to him. And then you don't get it. And then half of the time, the guy that told you not to buy it is selling it to you for aftermarket pricing. You guys are smarter than this. I know you're smarter than this. Anyway, I just want to educate people. That's all. I think that's it. I don't want to run this around. Great hangout as always. Pre-order Punisher direct or from your favorite retailer. Exactly. Don't sleep on this figure. Good night, everybody. Good night, Adam. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Do you think we're gonna get variants of this?
I would like to see a blue variant.
Oh, like the
Oh, of Elric. Yeah.
No, like Punisher. Elric too. Yeah, Elric too.
Blue variant. Blue variant.
Yeah, it happens, man. Pay attention. Watch this stuff. Look around, man. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I see it every single day. We got to do another stream. We do, man. We do. You know how like MC, you know how you tell people like all the time, like just kind of watch stuff, like watch who are people in groups that like just talk negatively every single release or something like that, right? You know, it's like their mission. Like it's never anything. It's always a complaint, right? Like that's one thing to watch. That, like, and I mentioned this earlier too. Like, watch the people that tell you not to buy something, but they buy it. You know, they buy it to like either review it. My friend, he told me, he's like, well, I know a guy that tells me he buys it so he can like prove what he said initially was correct. And I'm thinking to myself, if you're, because people throw around this honest review or unbiased review thing, if you were unbiased about whatever the product is that you're reviewing, wouldn't you wait till you got it in hand so you can make a fair, assessment and analysis? Or wouldn't you rather do that and have it in hand and be able to, God, dude, I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's never ends. It's a never-ending cycle.
It is, but that's why I like to talk about it, so people notice that stuff.
Yep.
Right? You tell someone like, "Oh yeah, it's not going to do this." That tagline is going to stick in my head for the longest time, just like the Doc Ock thing. He'll never be able to stand on those tentacles. He'll never be able to put that sword over his head. People do that in the Hot Toys community all the time. I think you should be held accountable for it, man. I really do. I don't. That's why I don't like watch channels and shit like that. If you got shit wrong like 2 or 3 times, I won't watch or listen to that person really anymore. There's no point. You keep getting it fucking wrong. MC, if I told you that I was going to give you the winning lottery numbers, and you came to me, I say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then you put your money down, you put like $20 down, and then I was wrong. And you come to me, yo, man, thought you'd give me the right lottery numbers. And I said, oh, yeah, no. I know the jackpot's going to be bigger this time, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7. And you do it, and I get it wrong again. How many times are you going to keep coming back to me for lottery numbers?
Well, Paige, because I trust you so much and you're my boy, I know you wouldn't do me dirty like that. I know you got my best interest.
Yeah. This is it too. I think it's this. It's rewarding like clickbait.
Yep.
It is. And that's all. That's why I kind of like I stopped watching it, because it's a reward system. It works. I've seen so many guys like when I first started, like they were had a great outlook on things, or positive collectors. You know, you can go back through their catalog and look at it, and they, hey guys, it's me. You know, same thing with me. Oh yeah, hey, want to talk about toys? Everything's good and everything's fine, and then it's not working for them, and then all of a sudden they do like a couple of rant videos or like criticizing a popular figure, and the views go up, and they're like, ah shit, this is the formula. I got to keep doing it, and people just reward it. It sucks, but it's what happens, man. Can someone DM me about Savage Crucible at Joe Fest? I'd like to get it at Joe Fest. Maybe
You sign up at their website. I'm going to double check on the savagecrucible.com website. Let me look.
yeah, for the line placement, right?
Yeah, where you can sign up to pick up your figure. Yeah, so Joe Fest figure reservation. Go to savagecrucible.com, and right on the first page it says Joe Fest figure reservation. Reserve yours now, and you can reserve two. You can reserve up to two, it looks like, and you have to have an ID that matches and all that stuff. Just sign up on their website, buddy. Right on the front page, it'll have it. Like, I don't know if you can see this or not.
The hand.
Yeah.
Did they? Oh, so they do that as like kind of like a QC thing to make sure everything's fair.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So.
All right, we extended this out just for you. My 2 mini soapbox sessions. Thank you for everybody that listen. I'm telling you, pay attention. Pay attention, man. Hey, so what's next week?
Probably another Mezco reveal. G.I. Joe June continues.
I'm all set for New York all 4 days. Looking forward to the Hangout live in New York. Yeah, man. I hope I get to go. I guess we'll see. It would be cool to see you guys again. I like New York. I'm sorry, MC. You said yeah, that would be yeah. I think I want to try live stream. I don't know how to do it because I just don't want to leave the camera on and everybody's just watching the meetup thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. I'm sure trying to figure that out. But yeah, it would be cool to do a live stream. Figure something out. How many guys who announced they stopped collecting only to keep reviewing figures and announce they stopped again? Exactly, dude. Yeah, I just pay attention to that stuff. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. What was the last one? That's what I meant at the meetup. Yeah, I'd like to do that, man. I really would. We'll try to figure it out. It was fun, man. It was fun hanging out with you and meeting the family and seeing you there. Not live stream. Oh, he's like Hangout. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, for reals.
Yeah, he's like, not about the show page. That dumb shit. I'll be bringing a few people to SDCC with me. Meet up like the skeleton. Oh, dude, that'll be awesome, man. Oh, man, I didn't know you were going. It'll be great to see you, man. Yeah, I got to message you, man. That'll be great, man. I wish you were going, MC. That'd be cool, man.
I know. I would like to. I'll text Kevin next time and let him know I want to go, so he can put me on the list.
It'd be nice if they came back to Orlando.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It would be.
All right, we drag this one out. Or I drag this one out. Dude, I appreciate you coming.
Yeah,
sorry. I'm sorry.
I was late. This travel hockey thing is a lot for my kid, but he's pushing through.
Yeah, man. CC, I hope you feel better, man. Thank you for pushing through. Yeah, MC, man. As always, appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Driving and hanging.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 5 minutes from the convention. Oh, nice.
Offering free room and board for the next San Diego Comic-Con.
It's expensive, bro. Out there.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah, I made the thing, for that. I just haven't put it up yet. But it's if you're familiar with that area kill, it's that Punch Bowl social. But I'll put the thing up for tomorrow. That's gonna be cool, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm dragging this out. What is this? Your early kid killed something. All right, yeah, that's it. You want to take us out?
I can't do it like CC. You don't mind. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate you listening to me rant, us rant. But yeah, thank you for popping in, popping out. If you watch the whole show in part, or if you're watching the replay, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Show only goes as far as everybody takes it. So thank you for your time. It's con season's coming up. So I'm working on something right now, a little segment, positive, just to kind of help some people get ready for the convention that's coming up. Just some stuff like tips and tricks.
Love it.
Yeah. So that'll be helpful. I'm trying to think of what else. I got that in the works, and hopefully we don't have any buy it nows or anything like that. We did talk about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we are still in June. I think it was 2 years prior, but they usually start pushing stuff out in July. And so if they have multiple offerings or multiple exclusives, last year it started in July. So I think we talked about that last week. Kind of start getting prepared. That was another reason why he showed the Q3 estimated release date, so you have a little bit of an idea and can put both of those together and make a good plan or decision for what you want to do. But we'll talk about some of that stuff a little bit later. I'm an hour and a half away. Top dog. But that's it. Again, thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys so much. Oh, that was the other thing I was trying to look into. So, yeah, San Diego's going to be coming up. I know I said this before in the past. We'll do like the lead up to San Diego. And I'm going to start trying to do the tap-in stuff again.
Cool.
Yeah, that way I'll try to do something at San Diego, I don't know what it'll be. It depends on what the exclusives are or what's around, but I'd like to do something for the people that, really invest in the show and watch us and support us. So.
Sounds good.
Good.
I like it.
I like it too. All right, that's it. You guys take care. And remember, they're just toys. Have fun.